5 weight loss hacks for busy professionals. I want to share with you my story and how I, as a busy professional, was able to lose 20 kilos and keep that off for the last 14 years. Come with me. Hey team, Gavin here from Grown Younger, and I co-own New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over the age of 40. And as you can see behind me, a lot of people over the age of 40 are busy professionals, and we're able to help those people lose weight, on average about 20 kilos, despite very, very busy schedules, family, work, businesses, all those things. And I want to share with you my top 5 hacks that helped me do the same thing. Obviously, like I said, lose 20 kilos and keep that off for 14 years, and what we're doing with our clients. And hopefully you can take something away from this and you could do exactly the same thing. Number one, like when you look at what a hack actually is, it's just about leverage. It's about doing a small activity to get a big gain, okay? So if you're busy and need a hack, then that's what a hack is. So Abraham Lincoln once said, if he had 6 hours to cut down a tree, he would sharpen his axe for 4 hours first, because we understand that, if you prepare and plan, poor preparation equals piss poor performance, okay? If you plan better, you're going to be able to hack your life, essentially. It's what top, time management people talk about, okay? So I'm going to give you the best 5 hacks that I come up with. So we need to focus on high leverage activities. So if you're currently a busy professional, you need to look into your current day-to-day, because you're already efficient and you're already hacking lots of other things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be a professional, okay? So number one, you got to understand how many calories you need. Let's just go back to basics, figure out what it is, how much weight you want to lose, set some goals, and figure out how many calories you need to lose. So a really quick hack to understand this, a little bit of maths is easy. Convert your weight in kilograms into pounds, and you got 3 coefficients. So if you, I'll say, make it nice and simple, right? So we're going to go for moderate fat loss, not extreme. You don't want extreme stuff, you want moderate. And you're going to use a coefficient of 10, 11, or 12. And all you do is that you times your body weight by those numbers in pounds. So let's just say I'm 174 pounds, times it by 10, it'll give me 1,700 calories. That's it. So if you times it by 10 and 12, that gives you the outer ranges, and you can eat calories in between that. So it's a really nice number for you to start with, okay? Number 2, you need to start blocking off time to do certain activities that you need to do to lose weight. Therefore, you need to block off time to exercise and meal prep. Really, that's kind of the big ones, right? So when we're talking about time, minimum effective dose is going to be what I'm going to give you. You need to be doing 2 to 3 strength workouts per week, okay? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, let's say. But you don't need to do for hours on end. You need to be doing about 15 to 20 minutes, okay? So you need to look into your calendar and block off about 20 minutes a day, 6 days a week. You could go, 25 minutes, 4 days a week, whatever that is, okay? But you need to do that. You need to look in your calendar, block those times off. That will give you a lot of power back, where people can't actually book into your schedule. So if you're busy, look for those times and do that, okay? Because you got to understand is that when you're weight training in the gym, it's the ultimate hack, because the more muscle you have in your body, therefore the more body fat you burn as a result of it, because muscle is an active tissue, burns more calories at rest, and you're going to have a much better time. It's an ultimate hack, all right? But you only need to be doing, some hard sets really to stimulate muscle growth, to build muscle. And 4 kilograms of extra muscle on your body will actually burn an extra 75 calories per day. Over 10 days, that's a lot of calories, 750 calories, okay? It's nearly half a day's worth of eating. So that is an ultimate hack that you can do. So the other thing that you want to be doing when you're time blocking is blocking off an hour a week to do some meal prep. So when you think about it this way, instead of cooking 10 different meals, you cook once, but 10 portions. So let's just say you cook up a kilogram of chicken breast, a kilogram of rice, a kilogram of vegetables, and you take those, put them into Tupperware containers, freeze them, put them in the fridge, take them as you need them, okay? That is an ultimate hack, because you've now cooked once, you eat 10 times. So these are the things you need to be doing. Once you understand your calories and you understand how many meals you need, how much protein, carbs, and fat you need, then that's going to be a fantastic way to do it. Then we're going to look at hack number 3, using your Fitbit. Okay? Now we need to have more output. So weight loss is about calories in versus calories out. So you've already got a Fitbit or tracker. You're going to know how many calories you burn on a daily basis, okay? And all you're going to really need to do is burn an extra 200 calories per day. So if you look on your watch, for average, you burn off 2,000 calories a day, let's say, and you can't lose weight. then look to your output to burn 2,200 calories off per day. That's going to give you an ultimate hack. You don't have to try and figure this out. We know if we can burn more calories off, we're going to be in a better chance of losing weight. And now you've blocked off your exercise components. That's going to go a long way to doing that, okay? Then what you're going to do really is going to sleep. Sleep hack number 4. If you sleep better, you will have more energy to be able to do these activities. Your mind is clearer, you can think better. And what I recommend you doing is an awesome hack that I learned, which was set a go to bed alarm. So what you want to be doing is looking about what time you get up in the morning and set an alarm 8 hours back. So it allows you to get 8 hours of sleep. If you need a bit more, set it for 9 hours back. That's cool, right? But set the go to bed alarm, all right? Then what you can do is that if you need to create extra time in your day, and what I find personally is how to do this in the mornings, because it's easier for me in the mornings, is I'll go to bed 10 minutes earlier, get up 10 minutes earlier, slide my day back a little bit, and then I'm going to be able to fit in some of these extra activities I may not be able to do. Then you got hack number 5, I think it is now, is nutrition. Okay, so nutrition is going to be a big part in this. So you can either do it one way. You either pay with your time or you pay with money. There's no real getaway, no way to get around this. You either pay for a nutritionist to give you a meal plan, or you can Google a meal plan. That's fine, you can do that as well. But if you're the meals itself, like if you haven't got an hour a week to plan meals and snacks, then what you can do is you can actually buy them. Companies like Swole Foods, or you can go to the supermarket and buy dinner or TV meals or whatever. But they go a long way. They're relatively inexpensive. Put them in the freezer, pull them out as you need to. Going to save you a bunch of time. But you got to understand, you got to pay with it somehow. You either pay with it with time or you pay with it with money. Depends what your priorities and your goals are, but they're ultimate things that we do on a daily basis. Then ultimately what you got to do, you just got to stick to the plan and just keep on working the plan, right? And if you find that the calories that you set originally are not working, because that's really the axe that you're sharpening, if you can reduce those calories a little bit, increase your output a little bit, you're going to be in a really good spot for being busy. The commitment per week is only about 3 hours. It isn't a huge amount, because what you got to find is the nutrition portion of that is going to give you the biggest leverage ever. It's not always about burning off calories through lots of exercise, because a really simple example would be if you went for an hour walk, you might burn off 400 calories, and you can eat 400 calories back with a spoonful of peanut butter and a glass of wine, and it's all done, right? So you really use your nutrition to leverage off that time. So for me personally, okay, I get to my story like I promised at the beginning, that I've been a police officer for 22 years. In that time, the last 7 years, I've been running a fitness studio. So therefore, I've been balancing a fitness studio, full-time job work and shift work, and a family, okay? I was able to lose my weight in that time. So the last 14 years, really, I've lost 20 kilos and kept that off, right? I've done it through these kind of little hacks that we go in. It's about leveraging your time to get the most out of it. It starts with planning. Remember, you got to sharpen the axe before you chop down the tree. And if you do those things and implement these hacks I've showed you, you will never need to worry about this ever again. If you've got a question, leave it down below. Share, like, just subscribe, do all the cool stuff that YouTube wants you to do. And I shall see you on the next video. Cheers.